Hey Pisces, welcome to your January 2023 monthly reading. My name is Andy and I'm so excited to get into this reading. First monthly readings of the new year. Really quickly, if you guys have not already, go check out the season of Capricorn reading that is up on the channel. I also just recently uploaded a pick a card reading that is looking into what your hidden talent is. If that is something that you are curious, go check those readings out. And let me know what you think. All right, let's jump into it. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, this is going to be for you guys if you are any one of those placements. Cross watchers, meaning if you are not a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, leave. I don't like people cross watching. I understand why people do it, but the energy, like, this is for Pisces. This space and time is dedicated for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you are not any one of those placements and you're just being nosy, you're not welcome. Just know that. We have patience, Pisces, for your overall theme for the month of January. Patience. So this being your overall theme, I'm just because of the imagery, I'm kind of getting the temperance energy from tarot, which is about balance and balancing and tempering mind, body, and soul. So I'm getting that there may be something this month or going into January, in the month of January, or just like because January is the beginning of the year, maybe just shifting from the end of the year to the new year, there may be some stuff that has you kind of stressed. Like putting things together has you stressed right now, I think, or the way that things are coming together has you stressed. Maybe things are not working exactly how you would like them to. Maybe things are not coming together cohesively. Maybe things are not coming together in the way or the pattern or the pathway that you have paved or that you would like things to come together in. And Spirit is saying, just have patience, you know. Things are still coming together. Things are still happening, things are still moving, things are still in motion. It's not as if you're at a standstill. It's not as if things are not working out for you. They are. They just may not be working out or coming together in the way that you had envisioned. So, you know, what I'm getting with this patience is that, yes, Spirit is saying, Pisces, have patience. But really what I'm getting is that they're saying, let go of control. Let go of needing things to happen now. Let go of how things have to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because Spirit is kind of like letting me know, like, what's the big deal, Pisces? Like, we're going to give you what you want. Like, but you're going to get all upset about it because it's not happening exactly how you wanted it to happen, even though the outcome is the same, but the journey to get there is maybe different from what you had envisioned. And it's almost like without intentionally being this way, Pisces, it's being a bit, Spirit is interpreting this energy as being in the energy of being ungrateful, okay? Without you intentionally meaning to be that way. And even if you were to check yourself right now, you're like, whoa, 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 I'm not. I'm super grateful that this is going to happen or that this is happening, you know? Like, this is what I want. So why would I be that way? I'm not that way. I'm not being ungrateful. I am very grateful. It's the energy of, you know, and, you know, if this isn't you, then don't apply this. You know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, Pisces. But some of you are in that energy of getting upset because it's not coming together the way that you wanted to, or whatever it is that you're desiring at this time, you want it now and it's not happening right at this moment. You're not receiving this blessing quite yet, but Spirit is sending it to you on their way. It is unfolding, and maybe for some of you, whatever it is that you're praying for, desiring, whatever this is about, that's coming together but not quite in the way or in the time that you want it to, whatever this is having to do with, I feel like Spirit is really trying to tell you that it may not even be happening on the physical plane yet. It still may be coming in on the energetic level, meaning it has yet to be manifested in the physical 3D world for you. So you may not even see this happening yet, which is why I think that there could be a lot of frustration. Um, because you're like, I've been praying for this, I've been working hard for this, but I just don't see any results. I don't actually see anything changing in my life. I don't actually see anything happening in my physical daily life. But Spirit is saying it's all about time. It's all about divine timing. Thank you, Spirit. That's what they meant. It's all about divine timing, meaning that it's going to happen when they will it to happen. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen, essentially. So if it's not happening right now, Pisces, it's because it's not supposed to happen right now. And I'm sure that that's just as frustrating as hearing, but that is what Spirit is telling me to tell you. It will happen when it's supposed to. So if it's not happening right now, it's just because it's not supposed to. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Cups, which I'm pretty sure you got last month or the month before. Your readings have really been about the people that you interact with. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You or someone, so either you or a friend or someone that you interact on a day-to-day basis, could be a family member, are feeling left out in the cold. But I sense that there's a reunion. So maybe that's what it is that you're desiring. Maybe you're desiring to reconnect with a loved one, reconnect with an old friend or an old relative that you've fallen out with. I feel like it's definitely someone that you've kind of not talked to in a while. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, someone you have a strong soul connection with. It definitely could be a soulmate. And just as a reminder, soulmates do not have to be romantic partners or solely romantic partners. This could be like a best friend. It could be a brother, a sister, a mother, a father. Does not have to be romantic at all. Soulmate really just means that it's a soul connection. It means that you are related on a spiritual level, if that makes sense. Technically, we all are, but it's like you come from the same cluster or the same. If multiple souls are brought into the world at the same time, it's like you came in like that same batch. I guess that's the best way to put it. But yeah, there could be someone that you had a falling out with or that you haven't talked to in a while, and either you were feeling like they blocked you out of their life, or vice versa, you blocked this person out of your life, and you've been wanting, maybe that's what you've been wanting and waiting for the opportunity for you to reconnect, waiting for them to reconnect with you, or vice versa, whoever is wanting to reach out, waiting for you guys to reconnect and rekindle whatever it is that you had, and have fun again, and like have a good time with this person again. And I do see that that's gonna come. It is coming. It's just, I think it's just you want it now, and it's not coming quite yet. We have the Two of Cups in reverse, so it's definitely someone that you have a lot of love for, and I feel like it's mutual. Like I feel like this person has a lot of love for you, and you have a lot of love for this person. I feel like there's a lot of hurt and pain here because there's a lot of love and it's a strong connection. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. There is blocked communication or restricted communication. So you could literally like have blocked their number, blocked them on social media, or vice versa. Maybe they blocked your number or they blocked you on social media. Or like maybe if no one's blocked on anything, maybe they told you like, don't talk to me, like, whatever. Or you were like, don't talk to me or whatever. Like you asked for that, or they asked for that, so you're respecting it. It just feels like someone wants to say something. So Pisces, either you want to say something, you want to reach out and rekindle and recommunicate, or they do, or both of you could. But there's a restriction. Whoever it is that's wanting to reconnect, that's wanting to reach out and communicate and talk to the other person, feels restricted. And I will actually clarify that one before moving on. Why is there restriction on the communication? For what reason? Page of Swords. You just don't know what to say. It's whoever it is. Maybe it's both of you. Like you don't know what to say, or they don't know what to say, or both of you. It's like I don't know what to say. I want to communicate, but it's like, what do I say? What's the right thing to say? Like I don't want to piss this person off anymore. I don't want to hurt them anymore. I don't want to upset them anymore. I don't want to make the situation worse. I don't want to make them more distant. Because maybe right now you're just like, we're not talking right now, but I don't want it to turn into a situation where we never talk again. And maybe there's some fear that you might say the wrong thing, or vice versa. Maybe there's some fear that they might say the wrong thing to you when reconnecting with you, and may upset you even more and push the situation, create more distance within your connection. So it's simply that. It's that the restriction in communication, the lack of communication at this time from your end or their end or both parties' end, is that whoever it is that's wanting to reach out and wanting to communicate and wanting to reconnect just doesn't know what to say. So if that's not you, Pisces, if you're like, I don't want to reach out, or I do know what I would say if I reached out, then it's the other person. Like, they don't know what to say. We have the Magician. So ultimately, though, Pisces, if you want to reconnect with this person, if you want to rekindle this connection, if you want to have good times again and like express your love openly with this person, which I feel like also has been restricted because of the lack of communication, you can. Spirit is letting me know that you can take control of the situation if you like to. It kind of what I'm seeing is like two people, like there's a, I don't know why, I don't know what this is I get what they're trying to say, but the imagery doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it makes sense to you. But there's like a rope in the middle, like in between two people. Two people are standing there, and it's like you're both looking at like who's gonna pick it up first, and neither of you are picking it up. So it's kind of like either one of you can pick it up and do something. I don't know what the hell y'all about to do with the rope, but it's like you could pick it up and do something with it, or they could pick it up and do something, or both of you can pick it up and do something about it, but neither of you are. It's like you're both staring at like, are they gonna pick it up, and then you're also like, are they gonna pick it up, like, and because you're waiting for them to do something and they're waiting for you to do something. It may even be that. Like, they're waiting for you to say something and you're waiting for them to say something. And because you are both in this really stubborn, like, well, I'm not going to say anything until they say something energy, and both of you are thinking that exact same thing in the exact same way, no one's going to say anything. So Spirit is saying that you're the magician. You can take control of the situation if you'd like to. If you've never read The Alchemist, that book is coming to mind just because the magician is the alchemist. I don't know, maybe there's a message in there about this, maybe somehow. I mean, it really is just about someone, without spoiling it too much, it's really just about a story about someone taking control and over their life. Learning that they control their life and no one can control it. No one can make decisions for you. No one can make you do anything that you don't truly want to do. And also how to manifest the life that you want, how to create the things and how to get what you want out of life. We have the Seven of Cups. There are plenty of different ways to go about the situation. So you may also be in a place where like, I don't know what to say because like, I don't know what the right thing is to say. There are definitely different options here than to, it's not that it's like there are different options besides saying something. It's like there are multiple things to say. Like, it doesn't have to, it's not like, I think maybe you or the other person is thinking like there's only one correct answer. Like, if I don't figure out what the right thing is to say, I might as well say nothing at all. Whereas Spirit is saying, like, there's probably multiple correct things you could say. Do you know what I'm saying? An apology never hurts, too, if there was, because I do feel like there's, like, pain and hurt. I just can't tell whose side it's on. But I do feel like there's, like, some pain and hurt in the situation just because the Two of Cups is here in reverse. And it's obviously a connection between two people that, like, really love and care about each other. So I'm assuming that because there's some type of falling out, there's some distance, and there's lack of communication, there's restricted communication in the connection, it's obviously going to hurt a little bit because it's someone that you love and care about, and vice versa. But there are several options. There are several different things that you can say, and probably the same thing for them. There are several different things that they can say as well to try to rekindle and rebuild this connection. So it's not like a one size fits all, or like there's only one right answer, one right thing to do and say, and if you say anything else other than that one thing, it's gonna like fuck it up even more. No. There are multiple options that will work to help reunite these two souls together and help rekindle whatever was lost. Clarify the. Okay, we have the Devil. So addictions or codependency could be in play here. I was gonna ask first what what some of these options are, but then as soon as right when this card was falling out, I was switching my question um, in my mind to what was the pain that was caused for the Two of Cups of this falling out between these two people. Addictions play could have something to do with this. People could be addicted to physical substances, but the devil also represents codependency, which is an addiction. So you may be, and this is something that I've noticed in your reading has popped up a couple times with you and a friend, that you or your friend, but I did feel in the past couple months it's been primarily you, have felt codependent on a friend, someone that you've known for a while, someone you've grown up with, someone you've known since childhood, since you were little, that you've kind of like you've grown dependent on them, where it's like it's I honestly, what it feels like to me, where my intuition is pulling me, is that you need, or you feel that you need, because I don't think you actually need it, you feel that you need validation from this person. Like you need their approval. It's almost like I'm getting like, with the situation the spirit is showing me is that like how like most, I hope I don't look tired. I probably do look tired. I'm so sorry. It's like really late. It's like 2 in the morning. Um, it's like spirit is showing me like most people, most children, and when I say children, I mean like any age. Like if your parents are still alive, even if your parents are not, like anybody, everybody, most people, almost everyone. Jesus Christ, just fucking thing. Almost everyone looks for validation and approval from their parents. Whether we want to admit it or not, it's mostly true for most people for most of their life. You want your parents to be proud of you. You want your parents to approve of your choices, approve of your life, of what you're doing with your life. You want that validation. Most people do. It's not for everyone, and it's probably not for everyone their entire life. Most people do, and most people do at least at some durations for some part of their life. They do. Okay. Um, it kind of feels like that, where this person, it feels personally, and again, if I'm reading the situation reversed for you, Pisces, and it's the other way around, just apply it the other way around. The way that spirit is making me feel, it's that you, Pisces, have put this person on a pedestal, although vice versa, they could have put you on a pedestal. Okay, you'll be the one to know. Um, it feels like you've put this person on a pedestal where like they're like you've really, you see them in a really high way. Like you think that they're just like, you love them. You think that they're just like a great person for X, Y, and Z reasons, whatever your reasons are. Okay, you just kind of put them on this pedestal, and because you put this on this pedestal, it's not like you worship them, but you like admire them so strongly that you feel that you need their validation, their support, their what was the word that I just used a second ago? I don't know. I'm really out of it now. Excuse me, sorry. So sorry. You put them on this pedestal, so it's like you may feel that you need their approval in your choices. Okay, you'll know this too, and maybe this is just in general sense, because I feel like a lot of Pisces and a lot of water signs are like this too. It's not just Pisces, where you may be the kind of person, or you may have been the kind of person that's like, what should I do with my hair, or like what should I wear today? Where you've asked kind of the opinions for other people without like really taking in consideration your own opinion. And I think that that's just what the devil's representing here, is that's a codependent attitude, nature, way of doing things, where it's like, instead of depending and trusting yourself to make decisions for yourself in just simple day-to-day things like that, you've become codependent on other people or this specific person to help kind of like steer you in the right direction for what it is that you want. Well, when you think about it, it's like, how can someone else tell you what it is that you want? You're the only person that's going to know that. But it's like when we put people on pedestals and we like think that they're so fucking great and so amazing, we like basically will almost do anything for them, or we'll basically almost do anything that they'll tell us. So even if they tell us to do something that we may not even really want to do, we'll somehow convince ourselves like, oh yeah, I know I do want to do it, you know? Even though you may actually really not want to do it. And you're just telling yourself that. What's another message from Spirit about this? Okay, we have abundance. Love this. Queen of Cups energy as well. So I just feel like this month in January, it's going to be a really abundant month. Abundant in terms of opportunities. I do think that most likely, like, let me get a tarot card from this deck. What's the most likely outcome? Oh, okay. Okay, most likely outcome is it's gonna take it's gonna take for some. I don't think that you're fed up yet, and I don't think that they're fed up yet. I think it's gonna take a little bit more time, which probably makes sense why you got patience at the very beginning. It's probably gonna take a little bit more time for either you to get like fed up with this, or for the other person to get fed up with this. But eventually, one of you or both of you will be like, all right, we haven't talked in long enough. Like it's been long enough without talking to you. Like let's just get over this. Let's let bygones be bygones. Let's just put everything in the past and let's fucking move on. Like, I'm over it. It's gonna take a little bit more time because I feel like whoever you're dealing with is very, very stubborn. You could also be stubborn, but I feel like it's more their energy. They're really stubborn. And it's almost like it feels more of a pride ego thing where it's like they probably already do want to talk to you again. They probably already do want to apologize. They probably already do want to reconnect, but they're not doing it out of like pride, out of ego, like just to not let you. It's almost as if I feel like if they were to reconnect or whatever, reach out first, it's like you would win the situation, even though there's no fucking winning in this. But it's not like a game, it's not a competition, but it feels like they feel like you would be winning, and it's like they cannot have that apparently. But so it will pretty much take someone getting just like eventually someone's gonna get like over it and be like, all right, like I'm over it, like I can't keep doing this. I don't wanna not talk to you for forever. We have giving and receiving, so this is the message from your angels. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. So take a deep breath and exhale. Pisces, you have to make sure that there is an equal give and take in not just this relationship, but all your relationships, right? So that is actually, I think, the most common way as to how people get stuck in devil energy, in codependent energy with relationships. Because a lot of people, I think, question, like, how did I get in a codependent relationship? How did I become codependent? How did that person become codependent on me? It's because you allow yourselves to stay in relationships. You allow yourselves to put people on pedestal that, I'm not saying that are not worth it, but that are not equally giving and taking. So this could be someone that you like gave everything to and they didn't really give that much back to you, or vice versa. Maybe they gave you everything, like they're validating you, they're always there for you, they're blah 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 blah, they'll do anything for you, and you are not the same way, or you're not reciprocating that level of loyalty, I guess I want to say. I don't know if that's the right word I'm going to use there, but yeah, I'm hearing attachment as well, like the same level of attachment. Um, that energy is codependent because you're relying on them to be there to receive what you have to give to them, or vice versa. They're relying on you to be there to receive what you're going to give them, or they're going to give you, without having to give anything in return. And it's like once you let someone get away with not giving you enough in return, you're teaching them that they don't have to really give you shit. And if you teach them that, they won't, because you've literally taught them like that they don't really have to give you anything back in order for you to give to them. And I'm just saying this because I've definitely been this person where I give my all to people, and some people don't give their all back to me, or really anything at all. And I ignore that, and instead of confronting them, saying something about it, or just fucking moving on, I continue to give, 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 and then I end up feeling drained as fuck because I'm not getting anything back from it. This person is draining me. They're literally taking my time, energy, attention, everything from me because I'm giving it without getting very much to nothing at all in return, and that creates an imbalance. Okay, then I become codependent on that person because I need someone to give my love to because I'm a giving person. I need someone to give whether they reciprocate or not, and then that person becomes codependent on me for me to be continuously give them my love, time, energy, and support, and whatever it is that I'm giving them. It could be monetary stuff for some of you Pisces as well. Alrighty, so we are at the end of our reading, so this is the fun part. Right now, Pisces, I want you to think of a question that you want to ask Spirit, okay? It could be any question. It doesn't have to be just a yes or no question. It could be any kind of question you want to ask, okay? So the way this is going to work, I want you to call on the power that you believe in, whether it's God, angel, a specific deity, whatever it is that you pray to, whatever higher power you believe in, the universe. Call on them by name. Say, universe, spirit, God, my angels, my team, my higher self, whatever it is, call on them in that way. Call them out by name and ask them your question. Have that question clear in your mind. Say it over and over and over and over again in your head, and then say it a couple times out loud. Spirit, what should I blank? Spirit, should I blank? Spirit, blank, blank, blank. So fill in those blanks with your question. One singular question, and we will get an answer right now, okay? If you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that to focus on your question and come back. Alrighty, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement Spirit, what is the answer to their question? What is the answer? Okay. I didn't know if they were really going to fall, but they did. Alright, we have 2. The answers to your question are if you believe and no. So, honestly, I'm going to be 100% honest. What I'm getting is that these are 2 separate answers for different people, okay? Because this is a general reading, so I'm sure a lot of y'all are asking way different questions. So I'm going to make it easier for you. If you guys asked a question that was a yes or no question, like if you asked like, should I stay or should I go? Like a simple yes or no question. If you asked something like that, that was like just a simple yes or no question. The no answer is for those questions. So if you asked a yes or no question, the answer is no to whatever it is that you asked, okay? If you asked a more complex question, the answer is if you believe, okay? That is what I have for you guys today. I hope that that resonated with you. Good luck for the rest of January. Your birthday is right around the corner. It's coming up very, very soon. Have a great January. Have a great start to the year. 2023 is going to be an amazing year for everyone, I think. Pisces, you are on the right track. Remember, Spirit is asking you to be patient. Just have patience. You know, I think that that's also what this if you believe is. Whatever it is that you're waiting for, whatever it is that you're wanting, if you believe, it will happen. So don't lose your faith, I think is specifically what Spirit is saying. Do not lose your faith, okay? Stay faithful, keep praying, keep connected with Spirit. Like this video if it resonated with you guys. Comment down below. I really, really love to talk to people. I only get like a handful of comments out of all my videos that I do every single month. So I really would like to talk with people and chat more online. If that is something that you are wanting or willing to do, okay? Subscribe for more if you're not already. And I think that is it. Have a great rest of your January, and I will see you in February. Bye, Pisces.